I'm Jareen Anderson. Okay, what is Boys and Girls Club to you?
Boys and Girls Club to me is like a family.
A fun place to hang out.
Definitely a family.
Fun. A fun place to talk about your feelings and emotions.
Safe haven for the kids.
Not only because I've been here for so long with my daddy and stuff, but just like, I don't know, I consider everybody that I work with a family, and all my kids are like my actual kids, so it's family wise.
Growing up, going to the club as a young whippersnapper, man, definitely as a family.
This was supposed to be my reflection project centered around nonprofits. My end goal when I finish school is to start my own nonprofit that pushes the movement behind teenagers.
Now working as a club staff, but it's more of being a role model in that young person's life. So that's what I'm looking for.
Do you feel it's been beneficial in your life?
Yeah.
Why, Anaya?
I got goals.
Did Boys and Girls Club help you get those goals?
For someone.
Dominique?
My grades. Or just running the track.
I love working with teenagers, and it's always been my passion. I believe that it's that odd place in life where you just need just a little push and a little assistance.
Like, since my dad is barely there, it's like older competition, and it'll boost up my confidence.
There's a bunch of things that are outside in the world that kids really shouldn't be getting into. At least when they come here, get some tutoring done, do sports, anything to kind of get them from the negative influences that's outside.
What have you learned outside of education at Boys and Girls Club?
Friendship.
Yeah, friendship.
So social skills. I know that our project was somewhat supposed to be focused around an issue, but I guess you can say that there is kind of an issue. We expect our teenagers to grow up and be young adults when they get to high school and put all this responsibility on them, but they're just kids. They're going through their own phases, trying to figure out what's life all about, what's out there that they can explore, but they still want to be kids too. And I love nurturing that. So my project was to embody the different things of what teenagers love and what they want to do, and just, reflect back on still a nonprofit. What is something that can make Boys and Girls Club better?
More people.
More people. Definitely more people.
For overall? What about individually?
More time as a group.
More group time? So more one-on-ones with the staff?
Yeah, because I like talking.
So more talking? All right. Do to save the teenagers. So, how serious is the problem? Very serious. We can't expect these young teenagers to go into the world or go into high school and just be perfect. No, there's still a whole lot of learning. To address it, you gotta go head on. I know that there's not a lot you can do when it comes to finances, and that is the hardest problem behind nonprofits, is getting that financial help. There's 1,000,001 people that want to give, and they have all these different grants, but they want it to be focused around their own ideas and what they're trying to push into the world. And if we're not promoting whatever they're trying to push into the world.
I'm Brianna Jackson.
I'm Trey Fletcher.
Hi, my name is Joe Meady.
Boys and Girls Club about 3 months now?
Yeah.
3 months.
I've been with Boys and Girls Club probably a year and a half going on 2 in April.
I've been at the Boys and Girls Club for 4 years, and my official title would be Youth Development Associate.
Actually, I've been here my whole entire life. My daddy loyalty. I've been here since I was like first born.
Do you believe that Boys and Girls Club is beneficial to their life?
Oh yeah, definitely.
It is very, very beneficial. I feel like most of the kids that come here have problems at home, and then it's like we kind of feel that void of like either them not having like two parents in the household. You may play like that mother role to a child, or like Trey may play that father role to another kid. You know, I feel like it's very beneficial for kids that go to the Boys and Girls Club. They gain a lot out of being here.
Very, very, very beneficial. Me growing up without that father figure in life, it's always helped me to, you know, be that in somebody else's life. So it's gonna be very beneficial. Like Bree just said, some kids don't want to go home. They look forward to coming to the Boys and Girls Club every day, and we look forward to the kids.
What do you teach?
I feel like, in general, I would give them a positive role model. I feel like while I am hard on them, it's only because I want them to do better. You know, a lot of people, I feel like, baby kids, and you can baby them, but when you baby them, they get used to that. And I think they need that strong influence in their lives.
What has working at Boys and Girls Club taught you about yourself?
It has taught me that I need a lot more patience in my life. But it's also taught me that, you know, the world is kind of crazy out there. And these kids really need somebody, someone that's going to care for them. Because a lot of people don't care about people.
I teach about emotional and social awareness because I feel like it is very important, especially with like young teens. A lot of them are now committing suicide, and a lot of them are dating. And I mean, I feel like it's important to teach like kids to be aware of their emotions, not to be afraid to express themselves, because when they don't get to express themselves, it leads to suicide because they feel like nobody's listening. So I teach that a lot, and I also like to, you know, talk to kids about my personal life just so they know that it's okay to open up to me. So, you know, okay, Miss Bree has shared something with me, I can open up to her because she told me about her life. So I really touch on emotional and social awareness.
I have mostly the fellas, basically the athletes, and I have some girls too as well. I got active play, active minds. Active minds is what I normally deal with, is taking sports outside of the box and making you think more mentally, not physically.
What is something that can make Boys and Girls Club better?
I believe that, you know, if we had more money to give the kids more activities to do, we do have a couple of different areas in here. But I feel like, you know, if we could have like a sports league team for the kids, or if we had like a more of a dance arts kind of thing, I think that would attract more kids here. I think it's awesome that it's free to go here. That means more kids can be here. But I think more like art, general stuff like that.
Budget and money. Let me tell you something. Boy, we don't have nothing.
We need a raise.
Like, we need a raise too, though. But we really don't have anything. Like, the kids kind of get bored a lot, and you can only do so mumuch without spending your money. So a lot of times we spend our money. That, like, when they're bored, it comes down to us, like, spending our money so they can have stuff to do and stuff to play with. Because, I mean, we only probably get stuff, like, once a year because we got lucky and they just feel so generous. But besides that, we really don't have much. So I think they really can improve on money-wise. Like, I don't know what's going on up there, but we need some money. And we do need raises because we work with kids. We work with emotions. We work with teenagers. They are going through so much. They be stressing me out. We need a raise, though. We really do.
Sometimes we being people's moms and dads.
Dads, uncle, cousin, brother, sister, disciplinarian. Gotta come to school, try to help the kids.
Money is a
teach.
big issue.
Yeah.
Because the kids will let you know when they get bored. They ain't playing no games. I'm bored.
Do you feel Boys and Girls Club would be more prosperous if it wasn't a nonprofit?
I mean, it could be.
I don't know. I feel like being a nonprofit, it kind of causes problems because, you know, we get money through grants and other people, and sometimes, I mean, they may not have the money to give, and I feel like the money should be monitored, but it's so strict that we can't touch it, you know. And I mean, it's not like people from, like, you know, corporate or nothing, it's like coming down and like seeing what we're doing to really realize that we need money. So
That's enough said right there.
yeah. So I don't know because I really don't know too much about, you know, why we're nonprofit. So I don't know, but I do feel like it puts a restriction on us.
What has working at Boys and Girls Club taught you about yourself?
It taught me that I'm very a compassionate person. It taught me that I really Like, as much as I be like I can't stand kids, that I love kids. Like, it really, in general, it kind of changed my major too in college, because I was going to be a pharmacist, and then I kind of took a step back because I was like, maybe I want to grow within the Boys and Girls Club. So it taught me that I really like kids. I do. I
Same
enjoy
here,
kids.
man. First, I didn't know what I wanted to go to school for, and then when I started this job, it made me think, hey, Trey, this might be something you want to do. And also, I found out that I got a big heart, man. Like, I save all these kids from getting in trouble, especially the ones that get in trouble every day. So that's what Captain say.
What is it going to take? It's going to take people like me, or people like the staff that you've seen within this video. People with fire in them, passion in them, that want to see a change, that do whatever it takes to see a change.